Hey everyone, good afternoon. So excited to be here. So let's start right off the bat with introductions this time. So we had some comments the last time we went live and people were trying to figure out who this Emma was and why she was on a live with me. So Emma is my daughter. She works for me. She's been doing all of the lives. We're doing them together and it's so much fun to have her join me on these lives because she actually does a lot of the work behind the scenes for us now too. She designed the Winter Forest Blanket that's part of our Christmas in July collection. So we're here to chat with everyone and sort of wrap up the crochet along. Tomorrow's July 31st. And I hope everyone has enjoyed making the trees and the blanket. And I'm sure there'll be people still working on the blanket for a little bit because it's definitely a big project. So I am just going to make sure that we're going to get live here in the community group. And everyone can just pop in, say hi, say where you're from, if you're working on any of the projects, or if you're just here to say hi and check out what's going on. We usually get off topic and just like to chat with everybody. And we'll give you some sneak peeks on what's coming, what we're working on for fall. But yeah, we're going to talk about our trees. So I think we are now live in the group. Awesome. So we're on my YouTube channel, Facebook page, and the Facebook community group. And we're chatting all things Christmas in July. We've had a lot of great feedback doing Christmas in July, but we also get some comments about people who just don't want to see Christmas, which always makes us giggle a little bit, right, Emma?
Yep.
Yeah. So I know it's controversial, but it is good to get a head start on Christmas because it does tend to sneak up really quick on us. And if you have a big project like the Mosaic Blanket, it is a good time to start. And for markets and stuff, being able to get the trees ready is definitely a good idea because those markets are going to just pop up so fast. Like, I can't believe that we're already to the end of July. It really is crazy. So we'll chat a little bit about the projects that we've been working on. I don't think I grabbed my ornaments, but these are our bulky and quick loopy trees. I've seen lots of these popping up in the group. They really are fast and fun to make. Emma's working on one, I believe. Do you have your?
I don't even want to show it.
You don't want to show it? I mean, until they're blocked, they are kind of crazy looking.
And see, I think that I have to pull this one out because I was twisting the chains on a bunch of them. So I don't think that I'm going to be able to straighten those out. It was just getting the hang of it, but like towards the bottom, they're straightened out, but the top,
okay. Yeah, so I guess we can troubleshoot that with people because as you know, Emma's made them, she's realized that you have to make sure when you're chaining that you keep your chain straight, and then when you pull it in that you don't twist your chain, and it's definitely going to give you a better overall look on those loops. And doing your blocking, that really helps to get them looking. And we sprayed them with fabric stiffener to help hold them in place as well. So you can see how messy Emma's tree looks at the beginning before you do any blocking to it. But we have video tutorials to help you through all of this. And yeah, so these ones work up. We hold 2 strands of yarn together to do the bulky. You could use a super bulky yarn as well. You could sub that out. But I used Mary Maxim's Starlit Sparkle. So it gives it a really nice festive-y, sparkly look. So I really love that. You can see the sparkle on the red here a little bit better on camera.
I don't know if you can see it very well on here.
Yeah, you can see it a little bit. So you can get the silver sparkle or the gold sparkle. We went with gold for our trees. And right now we wanted to make sure we mention this as well, that you can still get 20% off your order from Mary Maxim with coupon code 20OFFMM. And that is only good until tomorrow. And they do have a bunch of sales on right now. So it is a good time to place an order. It's one-time use. So make sure to stock up on everything that you need. I need to pull YouTube. to take a look at some of the questions that are popping up here before moving on. Jesse's girl mentioned about the Athabasca Falls sweater pattern. I remember you bringing that up. Did we not message her back? It says, I emailed you a few months back.
I'm just typing in the coupon code.
Look at Jesse's girl's comment.
I'm not seeing it. Where?
Yeah, it's like one of the very first. She said that you had told me about this. I think I was away at the time. That a TV show is going to have someone's wearing my Athabasca Falls sweater in it.
Oh yeah, you were on vacation when we got that.
So
I don't know. I would have to pull it up. I thought that I emailed her back.
We'll have to pull it up and see. So it's Jessie Girls on YouTube, but if you want to comment maybe your name or your email, that would have come through, and we can do a search just to kind of find that email and go back to that. That's very exciting, actually. I remember you telling me about that, Emma, when I was away. Yeah, so hopefully the show is going to be out soon. I guess we'll see. Okay, let me just go through. Hey there, just MJ, just finishing up my Caribbean Sea sweater. And I love that pattern, but boy, it's been a challenge. I'm blocking it now, and then I'll put the two pieces together and have it ready to wear. Yes, I'm wearing mine today. I love this sweater. I wear it so much. I took it with me on vacation. I was just in Montreal and Quebec City. We were doing some photography. My husband was modeling a new cardigan that's coming out, but I brought this sweater, so I was actually modeling it for a lot of the photos because it's definitely one of my favorites. And Emma is also just getting to the blocking stage with the Caribbean Sea sweater as well, right, Em?
Yeah.
Did you bring it with them to show or no?
Yeah, but it's over in my bag.
Okay, yeah, so Emma's going to be blocking. I think she brought it to get it blocked, and then just the finishing touches are the collar and the cuffs, I believe, once she gets hers blocked. Mine that I was working on during that crochet along, I haven't finished it yet, but I'm hopefully I'll be able to pick it back up.
Yeah, so here's mine.
Yeah, it's so pretty. Emma shortened hers a little bit, so hers will be a little more crop.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited.
And people are commenting here. The trees are amazing, and the blanket. Sweet Alex is on her 4th tree, and she's doing them for Christmas presents. That's a great idea. And I do want to say again, I know I even feel sometimes the same way. I don't necessarily want to be in Christmas groove right now, but it is important to be able to get these projects started. Otherwise, Christmas really does sneak up on us. And then it's stressful. Like, you don't want to be stressed trying to get projects done especially if you're making for gifts.
Last year, remember, I started the Hello Pumpkin mosaic cardigan for my mother-in-law, but it was in like November, and I didn't finish until her birthday in June.
Yeah.
Supposed to be for Christmas.
Exactly. That's what happens. So now I have, this is the ombre loopy tree, and I've seen some of these popping up in the group as well. I absolutely love how the red heart ombre yarn just gave it this effect, and every tree is a little bit different too, which I love. I mean, you can sort of choose if you want how the color fades, but I didn't really worry. They are just random, but this one has more the white, the lighter green to the top, and then it goes darker as you work it down. And it has 3 sizes, and I was able to make 3 of the trees from 1 ball. So you can get your set out of 1 ball of the red heart ombre yarn. And then the blanket, which I did not put near me, the blanket, we used red heart super saver white with the ombre yarn, and it gives, you can see on our background, you can see the blanket, but I'm just going to go grab it. also grabbed one of my ornaments. I was telling Emma that now I'm actually excited to put Christmas away again so I can start pulling out my fall decor. So after this live, Christmas is going to get put away, and I'm going to start pulling out all my fall decor. So this is the mosaic blanket, the Winter Forest blanket that Emma designed. And it's beautiful. So we have different tree patterns. There's some striping, the smaller trees. We have the larger trees in it, and it is just a big, cozy throw. And this is what the back looks like as well. I know we get a lot of questions. This one isn't reversible, but this is how the back looks of the blanket. And she didn't weave in. We did see someone in the group that was weaving in their tails, but we did a double border. So Emma didn't weave in any tails, and we just sandwiched them inside so that she could save some time on that.
I wish I had the patience to weave them all in.
Yeah, I know. Some people don't mind it.
Oh, someone's asking what I'm working on. Can I give them a sneak peek?
Yeah, sure.
I keep working on new designs.
She keeps working on new designs. So I think you need to put it up closer to your body or something. It's almost looking see-through. It's hard. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So it's hard.
Yeah. So we are working on cable patterns for fall. So she's working on the blanket. We're going to have a whole collection actually with that cable. I designed a Ruana years ago using the similar cable. I've tweaked it, and it's going to be new and improved. And I want to do a cardigan, a pullover, sweater in it, probably a hat, maybe a scarf. I don't know. I have a lot of things I want to do in that. What's that, Emma?
I said I can't even say the word Ruana.
A new Ruana, potentially, yes. So yeah, we've always got lots on the go. So I think because my fall collection keeps expanding, we could separate it and do an earlier fall collection maybe in September, and then maybe release that one in November. Maybe do it a little bit more winter themed cables. We'll see how it goes and how fast we can get things done. But Emma is a speed crocheter. Like, she really does work away fairly quickly. We would not be able to release near what we do if it wasn't for Emma's fast fingers. Okay, so she says, I'll be wearing a sweater I made using your pattern on an upcoming episode of The Amazing Race Canada. That is so exciting. So everyone, if you're in Canada or you're watching Amazing Race Canada, there is going to be some, Jesse's girl here is going to be wearing the Athabasca Falls pullover, and I can't wait to see the colors that you used. You should post it in our community group so everyone can see. And yes, a lot of people are still, Samantha says she's still finishing up. A lot of people are still working on the Caribbean collection. And yeah, there was a lot of patterns there. We released 10 summer patterns. So that was a lot. And that's why we've been able to jump into Christmas so quickly, because we got those patterns out in good time. I do have another summer pattern I'm going to be releasing. I wore it on the last live. It is a short sleeve summery top. So that's going to be coming out. I think we're going to release it Friday. I think so. Yeah. I think we're planning on Friday. So that'll be a new summer tee for everyone that works up super quick. And I wore that on our trip, and I did some modeling with it. So that was a lot of fun. Oh, and the code, maybe we can pop that in the comments, Emma, for people. It's 20 off MM. But we're going to pop it in the comments. I also have it in the description of the video.
To the comments, but I'll put it in again.
So 20 off MM. It's in. I did link even the Mary Maxim US site as well as the Canadian site. So if you want to go through my link, that's great, because I do get a little bit of affiliate commission if you purchase through my links, and you will get 20% off. So
Mary Maxim is running a big yarn sale right now, and the coupon is like on top of the sale.
Yes, and it's on everything. So it doesn't matter what yarn you choose. So they do sell the Red Heart now. Is it still sold out, Emma? Or did they get it back in?
I can get it here right now.
I do apologize. We did let them know that we were doing this design and they had it on order, but I believe that Red Heart has been slow to get them their order in. So
yeah, it looks like it's still out of stock on the Canadian site.
Yeah, so unfortunately, now these yarns are released. You can keep an eye out. You can always make them. I mean, they would look amazing in solid greens or other colors as well. But just keep an eye on the stock. It will be eventually. It just sometimes these orders take longer than they expect, unfortunately. I know we do a really good job, it seems to be lately, at selling out their yarns. I know some people have been upset about the rag. I'm going to grab that sweater. The rag yarn is all sold out. Are their kits all sold out too, Em?
Yes, except the denim. The denim is in stock.
Okay, the denim yarn or just the denim kits?
And the green apple is back in stock on the US site too.
Oh, perfect. So this is actually the blue denim.
Yeah, so that's the only color that's still in stock.
So I had released this sweater, I guess, was it a couple months ago now? Maybe a couple months ago, the women's version. And we sold out the yarn and fairly quickly, but they are planning on getting more yarn back in the end of August 25th, maybe. So I have designed the men's, and my husband, great sport that he is, modeled it for me in the heat of the summer. Poor guy. One of the days I think it was a little bit cooler, so he wasn't doing too bad, but he modeled it. So we may hold off until the yarn's back in stock before we release it, but we now have got some nice photos of him modeling that. So this is coming, and this is the blue denim is really nice. So if you want to grab some when they have their sale, go ahead and grab some. But we do have the women's cardigan that's done in this. Emma could probably grab it and show you if you haven't seen the women's. And I did it in the brown. They only have like 4 colors, like black, brown, gray, and the denim. So we may hold off on this one just because I know it's when I release stuff and the yarn isn't in stock, that could be disappointing. So yeah, the women's, I know it's a little darker in there. The women's is nice. It's longer. It has pockets and it's so cozy. The YouTube tutorial is up. So now the men's version will be coming soon. So yeah, we like to show you what's going on and what's coming. So let's go back to the collection. So we also have the little mini trees, mini tree ornaments as well. And I put cinnamon sticks, a little bead on the top, and these are fun. You could do present toppers. You could make a garland with them, but these are our last little tree pattern from the collection. So you can, now let's, I guess, chat about how they can purchase those. So all of the trees are on the blog for free, and they are not locked. So any of you that are familiar with our blog, a lot of patterns are locked, but we unlocked all of these ones so that they're available without the locked feature. We wanted to make it nice and easy for everyone to access them for the crochet along. So the bulky trees, the ombre trees, and the little ornament trees are all on the blog for free. You can also get a collection if you want the downloadable PDF. You can get a collection of all 3 of them together, or you can purchase them individually. And then we have the larger collection that includes the blanket as well. So I have it on the screen. It's on sale, so it's not the price that you see. If you want to scan the QR code, you can. If you want to sign up, you can get all the information that way as well. And that's up above me over in this corner. And also we have all the links in the description of this video too. So Yes, the Winter Forest ebook includes the blanket and then all the trees, but all the patterns are available individually. Now, the blanket is not on the blog for free. That one is only paid. It's just the trees that are available for free. Okay, so let me just also, someone mentioned about the expensive shipping with Mary Maxim. So let's just talk about that as well. So if you sign up for Mary Maxim's newsletter, if you get on their email list, they do have different promotions where they'll have like 99-cent shipping days, or they'll sometimes send out codes. I have talked to them about maybe looking at doing, you know, if you spend so much, having free shipping, but in their own experience so far, they've found that they're losing money doing that. So it hasn't been profitable enough for them to offer that option, unfortunately. But like I say, if you get on their email list and you keep an eye, they do sometimes do deals. But I know shipping is a big cost.
And
for
also quite often, if you add the products into your cart, then they will send you shipping coupons and stuff.
Yeah.
If you like leave it in your cart. If you're,
and Emma knows that from experience because Emma's ordered from them as well. You know, we all want to you know, try to save a little bit and get the deals, but overall their yarn is really good prices. So I know sometimes when we look at the shipping costs, we get deterred away from purchasing, but try and stock up on one order, like do a big order. If you use the 20% off code right now, that would definitely cover shipping. And if there's some other things that you're looking at, think about holidays like coming up, other items you maybe want to make so that when you place your order, you kind of added everything and then use a code to help kind of offset that a bit. Those are all of our tips. We do the same thing. We look for the deals and try to save. Emma's really good at it. She's really thrifty.
I do. We're also forgetting something. This big blanket that's right next to me.
Oh, another project that is going to be coming out soon. So Emma, as I've told you, she is our mosaic superstar. And she also designed this butterfly blanket that we will be releasing soon as well. So it's also with Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in the purple, but there's lots of gorgeous color choices that you could do the butterflies in. Emma really loves purple, so she picked the purple, and her daughter Rose, it's her favorite.
She loves butterflies.
Yeah, she loves.
This is her blanket, and she loves blues and purples. So once we're done with it, this will be her blanket.
Yeah, they have some pretty. There's a Red Heart ombre color that has, I think, like blue, pink, and purple mixy.
There's some really nice ones.
Would have looked really nice as well. So the combination of the white. And do you know how many balls you used, Emma? Have you written that down?
It's written down, but I want to say 4. Yeah, I think it was 4.
4 purple and 4 white?
Yeah, it could be only 3 white.
Because the Christmas tree blanket was 3 green and 4 white. We're testing her memory right now to see what she can remember off the top of her head.
Quite a smaller balls, so I'm not sure, Mom, but I have it written down.
I know. Well, if people are just asking, if anyone does want to know, we can always double check, because I know if you're putting an order through. But Emma, yeah, she has done a really good job with that blanket. So she's going to be working on writing the pattern, and she's amazing at that. She will go ahead and do the written for the mosaic chart as well. So you'll have both options. You can follow along with the chart or the written. And I don't think that was going to be quite as complicated as the tree. There's not going to be as many charts with that one, because it was a repetitive.
I made it really simple that like the whole chart is all of the repeat. So like there's no shaded area. You just work across the whole chart and then start back from the beginning of the chart and go across like that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to keep going through. Yeah, we have lots of fun things. I'm actually going live again tomorrow with Bella Coco. So I believe we brought this up on our last live as well. So we're going live with her tomorrow because her yarn line launches. It is a beautiful merino. Let me see. You may have some of the yarn there, Emma. Oh, we have a big bag of it with like all the colors. It's gorgeous. So it releases, it drops tomorrow. I have designed, and Emma's helped me design a cardigan in her yarn. So that will also be coming out soon. Yeah, we have all of the colors. The yarn is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, there's some, and it's, I believe, 100% merino. And it is so soft. It's a sport weight. But we did mosaic for our cardigan. So because it's like a close, like it's tight stitches, it still is going to be a nice, substantial sweater. It's going to carry you into fall, even probably winter, but it's done in nice bright colors. So it's still going to be beautiful for summer. I'm going to grab it for you. So this, I am planning on finishing it tonight. So I'll be able to model it in the live tomorrow, but it's just beautiful. You can see the gorgeous color. We're going to call it the sea glass cardigan. So it's really, really nice. I'm just finishing off my ribbing on the front, and I was trying to decide on sleeves. So I think we're going to add the little cuff. I was debating about leaving it. So I mean, and this is up to you when you're making it yourself. Was debating about leaving it the wider sleeve, but personally, I think I like the cuff better. I'm going to try it on for Emma so she can judge after and see what she likes better on it. But I think you were leaning towards the cuff too, right, Em?
Yeah, I would definitely prefer it. I think a bit of a cuff.
Yeah. So the sleeve ended up coming out. Sometimes this happens when we're making it. This sleeve is definitely a full length sleeve without the cuff. So I wasn't sure about adding it on, but I decided to go ahead and add it anyways. But I'll make sure there's notes in the pattern. You can shorten the sleeve if you want, or even lengthen it. Sometimes we actually do get that people find my sleeves can sometimes be a little bit short. So if your arms are a bit longer, this length is probably going to be really good. But it is a real easy adjustment to adjust the length of your sleeves just by the repeat. I believe it's a 6-stitch repeat on this mosaic pattern. So when you're doing the sleeve, all you would do is add 6 more stitches or take away 6 stitches just to bring it down. I'm going to keep going through. So if you do have questions, I will get through them all. We'll chat away and we'll talk. I know we're talking about Christmas in July and we get off track with other things, but it is nice to see what's coming up. And yes, I will be live again tomorrow with Sarah Jane and some of the other girls who used her yarn to design something new. And it's so beautiful and soft. And the color that I don't know if Emma has a ball of it there, but this.
I don't think so. The closest would be the solid.
Yeah, and it's a very subtle, she has prints included in the collection. These ones are the closest, the colors are very close to each other, so it blends really nice. Some of them are more drastic changes in color. So we went with this one because we thought it would just be a really beautiful soft transition, and combined with the white, we thought it looked so nice and fresh. Oh, and someone also mentions here that they got their Red Heart ombre yarn from Walmart. Yes, Walmart does usually have some of that in stock.
Mm-hmm.
But it just depends on what color. You always, sometimes their selection isn't the best. It probably just depends on your Walmart as well.
And sometimes Walmart's website is good to look for yarn because they'll sometimes mark their yarn down really, really cheap, I've noticed. Browsing.
Laura Lee has said, I made 24 little tree ornaments and added leather name tags to each and making it a family tradition. Thank you for the pattern. That is a really cool idea, adding the name tags to them. And Lila also said, oh, Lila. I'm seeing how it said. I'm trying to read here with my bad eyes what it said pronounced. Lila. So yeah, I have stuff in my cart all the time at different companies, and they'll send coupons. Yeah, we learn all the tips and tricks. Christmas in July. Yeah, Nicole says that she loves doing Christmas in July. This is my first time doing a Christmas in July event. And Martha loves the butterflies. A lot of people are loving the butterfly blanket, Emma.
It was really enjoyable to make the butterfly blanket. I really liked that one.
Yeah, I can almost see a top with that butterfly on the front. A little one for Rose. Would that
like a sweater with just one butterfly in the center?
Yeah, that would be so cute. All the things we want to make, guys. And I know you all feel the same way. We have so many things we want to make. It's so hard. It's so hard to do them all. Okay, so the colorful red heart super saver ombre is called Sweet Treat. Yes, it would be so cute to do the butterflies in that one.
Mm-hmm.
And someone else is excited for the launch of Bella Coco's yarn. We are also excited. So we will have links sending you to Hobie to like go purchase that stuff. It's so soft and amazing. And a bunch of the girls that I know have come out with patterns in it, and it's going to be amazing. And then Sarah Jane designed a bunch of patterns to go along with the yarn as well. Oh, a sneak peeks of fall. Well, I guess I do have even on my desk. I was working on a fall cardigan while I was away. Let me move all my trees. So much stuff on my desk here. So I am working on.
I feel like a lot of people are going to be really excited about this one because.
Okay, so the story on this cardigan. So now this is not necessarily my color, but I wanted this one so bad for fall. This actually is more Emma's color. It has the oranges. I don't know, maybe it'll look all right. I'm hoping I'm going to pull it off and it's going to look all right on me. But I love these colors for fall. It has, so this is Prism, Mary Maxim Prism yarn. It has sort of burgundy in it, sort of the browns, the golds and the oranges, some browns to cream. So it has a really nice fall palette. And this stitch, so where this actually came from is our Rainbow Hugs hoodie. People have been wanting for so long, but the Rainbow Hugs hoodie, I designed it flat construction, and it really bothers me to seam the sides and the pattern not line up. So I decided I would spin off, do the same stitch pattern. So it is, I think, referred to, some people call it the Suzette stitch, but it has your single, double, skip a stitch. So I've done it top down instead and seamless so that there's no seam. I do really want to add a hood to it. It's going to be nice and long with pockets. And I'm just working on the sleeves right now. I have frogged them a couple times, and I know some of you have said in the past they don't like Prism because it's hard to frog. It definitely is hard to frog, but it's doable. I've now frogged my sleeve twice. I'm trying to get the perfect decrease pattern on it. And I should have done the math, obviously, ahead of time. But because I was working on it on vacation, I was just kind of winging it as I went. So I've had to frog it a couple times. But that is one of the designs I'm working on. I am going to do it in a solid color as well. I think I'm going to do it solid and make it a little bit shorter. This one will be the long cozy with pockets. But I really want to take that stitch pattern and pull it into hats, fingerless gloves, infinity scarf, maybe a pocketed Ruana. I have a bunch of ideas for all stitch patterns in this sort of this fall color palette. I would say the colors that are in the sweater are colors I'm going to use and pull in. Yeah, because they are so pretty. I think that Emma, this cardigan itself though is going to look really nice on you. I think the ornaments are going to suit you a lot better. There are lots of nice colors of Prism, and those of you that follow me, I've shown a lot of the different colors over my designs. This was one of their new colors, so I really wanted to test it out. I have to think of the name. Let me go to their site. Actually, unless I have a yarn ball, I think I've taken the labels off them. I don't think I have any extra around.
Here, I'll have it in a second.
Okay, Emma's going to do it. I'll keep looking at more comments.
I really like Sandstorm. It's my favorite.
Oh, Sandstorm is the one that you redid the granny pot pullover in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did redo the granny pot pullover in the Sandstorm. It's the burgundy that kind of has the browns and creams.
Me the name of the color.
I did love the succulent that I used for the granny stitch Ruana. That one was really nice. And I love the blue one that we use all the time that we always sell out.
So this is really strange because this color is not on the website.
No, don't tell me that.
Mary lets me go to the Canadian site.
What's going on here, Mary Max? I'm running there to the site now to see what's going on. Mary Max.
Here, it's Desert Sunset. It's on the Canadian site.
Uh-oh. We're going to have to ask Brian what's going on with that. Brian's watching me. Say, Brian, you better have a lot of this color.
Yeah, that's strange. I wonder why it's...
It looks like, oh, they have stained glass macaw. And yes, the other color, Lakeside. Oh, Surfside is the other color we really like that we use quite a bit.
Yeah. I also like Lakeside. I kind of wish that I did myself a rim.
Autumn Mist is really nice as well. So it would give a similar look to the one that I'm using, but it brings in blue as well. So yeah, I will definitely follow up with Brian on that one and see where they're at with them not having that on the US site. So it is on the Canadian site. Maxon.ca, and it was called Desert
Sunset. Yeah, Desert Sunset.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely find out about that. They probably have more coming in for fall anyways, but this will be able to be interchangeable with Mellow Spun as well, which is, they're both DK weights. Yeah, so that's sort of what my summer holiday project was starting to work on this, but I need to finish off my mosaic cardigan and then I'm going to get back into fall. Fall sweater, perfect colors for fall. Love hoods and pockets. Yes to a Ruana. Good crocheter frogs, yeah. I have the Lakeside Prism, but didn't start the cardigan yet. So many fun projects in my near future. Thank you. Yeah, I love fall. I am excited to put my Christmas decor away. And now I have all my Christmas out. I am excited to put that away and start decorating for fall. We are thinking about some quick, easy projects for fall as well. Em and I were actually just chatting about pumpkins. It's like, do we do another pumpkin? Like, we have so many pumpkins, but I don't really know if it's possible for me not to do a new pumpkin pattern. We love
so many possibilities.
There's so many possibilities. Someone's asking, will the cable collection have a cardi and a sweater? Yes, we are planning. I already started work actually on the cardigan that Emma may help me work on, because she's a now expert, because she's doing the blanket. So she's going to be an expert at the cable. So the plan is for a sweater and the cardigan version of that. And I probably we'll probably have 2 cardigan versions. I'll probably do a short and a long, because you kind of need both, I think. Yeah.
This is my first cable, actually.
Yes, Emma.
We're doing a cable.
So this is going to let you know that, like, Emma's a beginner at cable, so she's able to do it. Now, she was a little confused at the start, like crossing the cable. So I walked her through that. And once she wasn't obviously watching a video or anything, so I showed her how to do that. So she was good. And then the only other tricky part was then the back post when you come back across.
Like, do the crisscross part. Oh, my lighting is so bad.
Yeah, you have to keep it up against your body when you
show myself. So here, that part.
Yes. So when so after you cross them, what happens when you come back across with your back posts? 2 of them that will pop out really easy, but then the other 2 will kind of be tucked under. So it can be a little tricky, but I make sure that I go over it well, like in the tutorial. If you're familiar with cables, then it will be super simple and easy. But if you're not, I'll make sure that I cover that really well in the tutorial. So, and now the yarn that Emma's using for that blanket, what's the exact name on the ball, Emma?
I have one right here.
Irish.
Aran Irish twist.
Sorry, say it again.
Aran Irish
twist. Irish twist. Yeah. So that is also from Mary Maxim. It's very soft. Really nice. And they also have the tweed. So we had got the tweed and we were thinking using the tweed, but for this cable, we thought in the tweed, it could maybe, the cable may not stand out as nice. I think it would still look really nice in the tweed, but we decided to go with the Aran instead.
Yeah, it's a really nice yarn to work with. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, and that's saying about fall amigurumi. So yes, I do have a couple sort of amigurumi ideas in mind for fall. You could always take my gnome pattern as well and do him a little fall hat and make him a little pumpkin, and he would, our gnome would look really cute for fall. We were changing his hats out, but we got so busy with other projects, we haven't made him any more hats. But he does have some green ones, which still look nice for fall. Sit a pumpkin beside him, and it's just perfect. Or add a little pumpkin to the end of, instead of a pom-pom, add a little pumpkin to the end of his hat would be cute. Yeah, so we do have that. I do have some thoughts. I always love throwing out fun little amigurumi patterns every now and then, but I think the bigger collections will focus on garments and accessories. And because I have so many ideas for this fall, I think we may split it up into 2 collections, do a cabled and then the textured stitch, which will be nice and easy for a lot of people because it won't be overly complicated. And we do love these top-down designs. I'm thinking a top-down sweater that's seamless, that follows this pattern. And we do want to bring in some more men's sweaters as well. So we're thinking, I'm thinking a men's sweater in this texture design, maybe top-down sweater. We were also thinking of doing my husband a cable sweater as well. And we have a really cool cable plan for that. It's a little different than that one. It's a little more complicated, but it is beautiful. So from now until December, we have a lot of stuff to do, but it's all going to be fun. And I do feel like getting this Christmas stuff out now gives you a good chance to kind of get some of those Christmas things done. And then if you want to start on a sweater type project, we'll then have those ready for you. Now, I did want to show you as well how nicely some of my other Christmas stuff coordinates with the collection. And I did forget to mention that when you buy the collection, you get a free stocking pattern with it as well. And some people have made them in the group already. So you get the snuggle season stocking. And I'm going to show you, this one's not the snuggle season, but it's from our holiday weave collection. So we have this stocking, and it all goes like so well with the sparkle colors. And you could definitely, this pattern I used Knit Picks like We Crochet yarn. It was a bulky, but it was a thinner bulky. This is in the wool, but if you just wanted to use Starlit Sparkle, it would gauge probably pretty close to these stockings. I'm trying to think of the name of the yarn that I used for this one. I think it was Wool of the Andes Bulky. So yeah, and here, so those stockings match really well. And then this, if you wanted a simpler blanket option instead of the mosaic, this one is really nice. And it is just that woven stitch, and it comes out so nice. I love this color combination. But we were looking at the Starlit Sparkle, and they have
the exact colors pretty much.
They have a darker green, and then they have a lighter green. They just don't have the medium. So you could almost have basically all of the colors swapped out. You would just have 2 greens instead of 3 in the blanket. So that is a great option. And then also just the Starlit in the regular solid colors would look nice too.
And so that blanket works up really fast.
Yeah.
It worked, like I probably did it in less than a couple weeks, maybe a couple weeks.
Yeah, Emma made the blanket, and it's a big blanket. Emma really is my blanket maker. She is fast, and she loves making blankets. And blankets, like, I don't know, they just never go out of style. Everyone loves a great throw blanket. Yeah, and I like to change out my blankets for the seasons. So this one, I mean, and you could take this pattern and make it really for any season. You just pick the colors that you want. We did a granny stitch one, kind of similar stripes for fall. It was in our last year, we did our fall for granny collection, and I'm going to actually have to find that blanket and pull it out with my fall decor.
Upstairs.
What's that, Emma?
Upstairs.
It's upstairs. She already knows where it is.
Yeah.
Linda says, yes, more men's sweater. My husband gets jealous that I make girl sweaters, but not him. He only has the one. Yes, we definitely do have to make more. I have to get more inspired to make your dad. He's a good sport. Like he'll be a model for me. So it's just getting myself inspired to want to make him something over myself something. I think that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
So we are going to try to get some more out, and they're also, they are bigger too. So we have to commit more time to make him a sweater as well, but that's okay. That's okay. He's a good sport. He likes to model them, and he likes having stuff that I make him. So it works out.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess what we could do, we usually like to do a giveaway on the lives. So if anyone hasn't commented, if you just want to comment hi, you don't have to comment anything specific, or maybe just let us know what you're looking forward to for fall. Emma will pick someone to win the ebook. If you've already purchased the ebook, we'll just refund you. So yeah, just leave it, drop a comment, and Emma's just going to randomly pick someone.
Oh, Lori says, Emma, are you excited for Christmas in your new home? I'm very excited. So I've been looking at garlands almost every day because I measured my mantle, and it's about 10 feet long. Like, it's the biggest mantle I think I've ever seen in my life. And that's not easy to find a garland, so I'm going to need to buy a few. And then thinking of Christmas, I really want to make some of the Cozy Cottage cable stockings now after you just pulled up those stockings. I think.
Yeah, you want to do the cabled ones?
Yeah, I think they would look so good.
Yeah, we have a bunch of different stocking patterns. So the cable stockings. And Emma, I believe, still has, do you still have all of our Christmas patterns on sale?
Yes, until tomorrow.
Yes. So all of our Christmas patterns, go check them out. We have lots of different options. So Emma's going to be making stuff for her Christmas, her first Christmas in her new home, their big mantle. She wants my garlands that I have here in the studio. Don't you? I think you can get them longer, but I know like they can be costly, but if you get some nice ones, but her husband said that they're just going to make them.
Yeah, we might just make one.
If you need to save the money. Now I know how to do it. Like if we can get the real cedar and wrap them up and.
Yeah, well, my house is covered in trees, so.
Yeah, we could go out and you just have to get the wire and then you have to, it's a little bit of work, but yeah, we've got a little bit of time to figure that out, but I am very excited for fall. This is where I start really getting scatterbrained over what I should be working on because I want to start. Emma and I started talking about pumpkins and she started talking about a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. And so then she was like, okay, I don't want to work on the blanket anymore. I want to go work on the pumpkins. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if we can keep our minds on the things that we're supposed to be working on or whether we're going to get distracted.
Yeah.
Thanks for the beautiful patterns. I just began working on wearables. I managed to do one of your t-shirts. So proud. It looks so good. Your patterns are easy to follow. That is the goal. We always try to make things doable for people because there's nothing feels better than being able to make yourself something and wear it and love it. I feel that way about this sweater. Emma's wearing my favorite crop cardigan too from our latest collection. Mm-hmm. I love that one. I wear it all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's going to be wore out. You'll have to make me another one. What color? If I had another one, white maybe?
Oh, I really want to get some of the orange comfy because you have some of it up with all of your other comfy yarn, and it looks like it's my color. I've only ever seen it on the website, but it's like a burnt orangey red color.
A comfy fingering?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta go check this out.
I really like it.
I don't gravitate, although I do love oranges for.
You have a little bit.
But I don't look like orange is definitely not my color. It's always interesting how we're drawn to crochet things in colors that look better on us. So let me see. Are you sure it's the comfy fingering, Emma?
Oh, maybe it's not. No, it's not on.
There's Hollyberry and there is.
Maybe it's a sport or worsted.
Yeah, Peony's the pink. So maybe it's a different weight.
Yeah,
I wish they had more colors in the comfy fingering.
Well, I guess I'll pick a winner.
You're gonna have to look now and see. It could be sport, maybe.
No, it's worsted. I just found it. It's the copper.
Oh, okay.
In person, I think it looks more reddish.
We'll have to just tell We Crochet that they need to bring more colors into the fingering line. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, well, I think we can pick a winner. We've given everybody a little bit of time. If you want to randomly go through and pick.
Dory, oh no, where did it just go? Dory Hoffer, if I'm saying that correctly. Watching on YouTube.
So Dory, you win. Let me see this. I think this is Dory right here. You win a copy of the ebooks. If you want to give us an email at mjsoffthehook@gmail.com. Emma will pop it in the comments.
And let me just type this in here.
Yep. So she's going to put in our email address. And then we just want to mention as well, make sure when she emails, it does end up in people's spam and junk a lot.
Yeah, so, like every single email, whenever I pick a winner, as soon as I send the ebook, it goes right to their junk mail. So just make sure
because of the attachment, it is sending it to junk. So just make sure, like, email us and then Emma will respond and send it to you. So just, she will do it right away. So just make sure that you are checking your junk and your spam folder.
It's so bad that happens. It's such a pain because then people will email me back and they'll be like, "Hi, I still haven't received it." And then I think that even the email that I send them back, I think it still goes to their junk mail. So like I don't even. It's really a pain. It's really unfortunate that happens.
And it seems like lately it's happening more and more with. Like more stuff is getting triggered into spam than ever before. So yeah, check your spam, check your junk folder, and find it on there. The only other option would be is if you want, we could also, if you have a Ravelry account, we can always gift on Ravelry as well.
Yeah, that would work too.
And if you want that option, just let us know in the email, and then Emma could gift it to you in there.
Yeah, good thinking, Mom.
Yes, I know. Sometimes I can use my mind. Anyways, thanks so much, everyone, for joining us. Thanks for joining along in this crochet along. I'm glad that so many of you signed up and so many of you enjoyed it. And then I will try to come back and do some more lives with you over maybe August. We have been getting a lot of requests for us to do these more, so maybe we will pop on here again in a couple weeks and just show you what we're working on, let you know of all the new releases, what's happening. So yeah, let us know if you are interested in that, if you want us to make this a more regular thing. I definitely have heard everyone's comments about, doing more collections, and everyone really seems to love the collections and the crochet along. So we are going to try to focus on doing more of these events and putting these collections together for you. So thanks so much, guys. Have an awesome day.
Bye.